I was born in Binghamton, New York. I grew up there and attended Syracuse University, graduated there in 1979. And my first job was in Eastern Connecticut in a little paper called the Norwich Bulletin, which Gannett used to own. I was there 8 years. It was a great place to learn how to be a cartoonist for the first time. I stayed there till the end of 1988 and got a job here as a graphic artist, and also did some editorial cartooning, and the job became a full-time job just after I started. So I've been drawing full-time editorial cartoons here since late 1988. When I first came down here and saw the Ding Darling Wildlife Refuge and realized that Ding Darling was an editorial cartoonist who was passionate about the environment, it just struck me as, yeah, you know, I've always been that way too. I'll never be a real Ding Darling, but I'm sure I will be able to carry the torch for this community and be able to say the things that I think are important to keep this pristine area as best it can be. I always wanted to be an artist. I didn't know what kind of artist I wanted to be. It wasn't until I was in college that I got to do the editorial cartoons and sports cartoons at the student newspaper, which is the Daily Orange. And once I got to see my cartoons in print, it was pretty much I was hooked. I knew I wanted to do this for a living. So it was tough trying to find a job out of college because it was 1980. We were in a recession, and newspapers weren't hiring cartoonists. So I needed to just pound the pavement and get my portfolio out there to as many newspapers as I could. I think I sent out something like 88 resumes and portfolios, and finally got a call one day from a young man whose father owned the paper, and got a job at the Norwich Bulletin, of all places. I think an editorial cartoonist should have some kind of background in art, but not necessarily. It would help to obviously draw really well, but political science is a good thing. I wasn't a political science major, but I had a really good history teacher who just recently passed away. His name was Mr. Weckel, and he instilled in me the importance of civics and American government and history. And I always remember his effect on my life, and oh, he's always with me every day. Can be given a lot of creative freedom here at the News Press, and very fortunate for that. So no one tells me what to draw, and if they did, it would be a very uncomfortable situation. Other cartoonists aren't so lucky, and I'm very privileged to be. I think there's 85 or 88 full-time editorial cartoonists left in the United States, so, and I'm one of those. So that's a blessing. It really is. I love to play music. I'm an amateur musician. I love to play harmonica. I'm in a local blues band called Cracker Blues, and so I play a little bit of music on the side and write some songs, and I do oil painting, and love some golf. I love to get out on the golf course when I can, but just stay active and as part of this community as I can be.